Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. The name of my channel is Toju Talks Nursing. On this channel I talk about nursing, blogs, health tips and a little bit of finance. So guys, if you are new here, you're highly welcome. For those that are here already, thank you guys. So if you are new here, please do well to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video and comment on my videos. So without further ado, let's dive into this video. Today's video is going to be a talk video on health and illness, how we should be able to maintain and preserve our health, or improve our health rather. So right in this video I'm going to be telling you those behaviors or habits that we need to do to actually promote and maintain good health and wellness. So guys, without further ado, let's dive into this video. So health actually means a whole lot to different people. In fact, health basically means the same to a lot of people. As what we all know, health is the absence of disease to a lot of people. But in this video, I'm just going to be telling you what health means according to WHO, and at least describe or dissect the meaning or the definition of what I'm going to be telling you right now. Health, as defined by WHO, is a state of physical, mental, and social wellness of the individual, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So what this means is that the individual has to be physically okay, be socially okay, meaning he has to be able to interact with individuals in his environment, and also be emotionally okay, meaning he should be able to, interact with his feelings, his emotions, being able to understand his limitations, and also be able to understand others' limitations and their feelings as well. Now, for some persons, they may not actually have any particular disease in particular, but they are still not healthy. For instance, the mentally unstable people we see on the road are not, having any particular pathological disease, but they are not stable, and we are meant to understand that these people are mentally unhealthy. These people are mentally unwell. In as much as people also can also have a particular disease, but yet they are all right. They are okay. They are healthy. For instance, somebody with an hypertension can actually feel very okay even though he's hypertensive, and he doesn't know that he is hypertensive because he does not exhibit any form of signs and symptoms. So health in this case, in fact health generally, is not to be attributed to just the absence of disease alone. The individual has to have these 4 parameters for us to say that he is in a state of relatively complete health. Now let's talk about what illness is all about. Illness is a state of deviation from your normal environment. When you are not able to react or adjust to your environment, you are said to be ill. And while disease is a state of pathological disorder. So now let's go into those factors that can actually determine your health and illness. One of those factors is genetical factor. When I mean genetical, it means that this factor is inherited. For instance, hypertension, diabetes, they are all inherited disease. So it means if you have somebody in your family that has one of these ailment, it means that you are most likely or most susceptible to also acquire this ailment as well. Then there are next factors that can actually determine your health and illness is congenital. Some people, they are born with a certain defect, with a certain illness that is gotten from birth. And for example, some of these illnesses are tetralogy of Fallot, then atrial septal defect. We're going to be discussing some of these defects in other video. So guys, if you want to know more about these congenital defects, let me know in the comment section. Another factor that also determines that you are healthy or you are healed is your environment. Your environment actually determines your state of wellness or illness. For instance, if you are in an environment that is industrialized, there is air pollution, a lot of chemical and gaseous toxic substance in the environment, you are most likely to acquire airborne diseases like respiratory infections, infections of the upper respiratory tract like pneumonia, bronchitis, and other respiratory tract infection. Also, if you are in an environment where there is also that is also congested. For instance, you are living in a family in a congested household, a one-room apartment containing about 10, 15, or 8 or 5 individuals, and it's a very small room. You can most likely have, congestion in that room, and this can also lead you to infection that is transmittable from skin to skin. So some of this infection can be scabies. So these are some of the infections that you can also transmit, that you can also get when you are actually living in an environment that is not conducive. Then also, when you are in an environment where there's lack of proper water hygiene or there is water pollution, you are most likely to also contact waterborne disease like typhoid fever. Now, another factor that also determines your health and illness is also your personal practice. If you practice positive lifestyle habits like avoiding smoking, avoiding drinking, going on checkups, and doing all these things that will promote your health, then it also determines your health and illness. Another factor is healthcare. If you are the type that go visit the healthcare when you are healed, you take preventive measures like taking immunization, giving your children immunization and vaccination. For pregnant women, they attend their prenatal, they do all these things, also help to also determine the state of health and illness. Now, lastly on this video, I'm going to be describing some of these behaviors that we should practice to actually promote good health. One of this behavior is exercise. Exercise, of course, is beneficial to our health, and its benefits can never be overestimated. The amount of exercise or the kind of exercise one needs is determined by the patient's age, the patient's body structure, the patient's weight, as well as the patient's occupation and his or her health status. Like for instance, an exercise for an adult should not be given to a child that is 10 years or below, or 16 years. So there are some kind of exercise that children can engage in that adults can also engage in. Then also for people that are sick, for the health status, people that have hypertension or cardiac conditions, they are not encouraged to engage in strenuous exercise. Another thing is that exercise, according to Robert N., if exercise is a pill that is packed into a pill for patient to take, it will actually be the most prescribed and widely used pill worldwide. So having said that, the benefits of exercise are, it helps to improve and maintain your muscle tone. It helps to ensure proper and adequate respiration and blood circulation. It also helps to maintain or lose excess body weight, as well as moderate exercise help in reducing cardiac disorder. So you have to engage in exercise that benefits or suits your personality, as the case may be. Now, the next behavioral habit that we should indulge in is nutrition. Although the individual nutritional requirement is actually determined by the individual's age, his body build, and activity in general, we cannot actually rule out the fact that we also need a certain amount of nutrient to keep our body functioning properly and in good health. So in order to achieve this, we should ensure a regular intake of balanced nutrient to promote our health. And how is this possible? Avoid excess intake of sugar, salt, fats, and ensure you take liberal vitamins, minerals, water, as well as avoiding excessive consumption of alcohol and caffeine intake. Behavioral activity that helps to promote health is personal hygiene. Personal hygiene is necessary for normal functioning, and personal hygiene actually means those activities or practices that we engage in that helps to promote health. And one of such activities are your regular bathing, brushing your teeth daily, engaging in toe nail polishing and cutting, as well as grooming your hair and cutting your hair, and also ensuring that you dress properly, and also wearing, good clothing and a proper and comfortable shoes as well, because all these also help to promote your self-image and also give a good impression about you to others, as well as prevent infections. For instance, if your nails are so long, then it can harbor a lot of infections underneath your nails, a lot of microorganisms underneath your nails rather, which will result in infection. Also, regular bathing helps to get rid of sweat and dust or dirty from your skin. Then also we should ensure that we carry out tooth hygiene or dental care. Visit the dentist, once in a while to actually check your tooth, and also avoid those practices that will bring about dental caries or dental disorders, like avoiding sugary diets, to excess sugary diets, and also regularly visiting the dentist. Also need to carry out eye care, check your eye annually. All these actually ensure that we ensure practices that promote our health. Another habit that we should indulge in is ensuring there is adequate elimination from our body. The integumentary system, the urinary system, the digestive system, and even our respiratory system all play a role in proper elimination from our body. And how is this ensured? Is to ensure that we take moderate amounts of roughages of fibers in the form of vitamins and minerals, as this provide the bulk that actually stimulates the production of proper elimination of fecal matter from our digestive system. Also, we should ensure adequate water intake, as it also ensure that the kidney is able to eliminate liquid waste from our body. We should also ensure that we avoid smoking and polluted environment, as this will help to preserve our lungs and cardiovascular system. That we should engage a good behavioral habit is rest and sleep. As individuals, we all need an ample amount of sleep each day. In fact, we need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Even apart from sleep, sometimes after a day's job, all the body just need is a rest. So lying down and engaging in meditation and emptying all your thoughts have a great benefit for the body. There are practices that we should engage in to promote our health is good posture. Posture actually refers to the way our body aligns when we sit, lie, or stand up. A good posture actually ensures that we conserve a lot of energy, prevents muscle ache and back disorder. Behavioral practice that we should indulge in or engage in is safe sex. Recently, there's been an astronomical increase in deadly diseases in the late 20th century, emanating from unsafe sexual practices. This has actually brought about the gospel of safe sexual practice and the doctrine of ABC in the prevention of AIDS and other sexually transmitted diseases. Safer sex actually involves choosing your partner carefully, being faithful to your partner, and the use of condom where in doubt. So we should try to engage or indulge in all these practices to save us the stress of an infection when we engage in unsafe sexual practices. Instead, it will prevent us from actually contracting some of these sexually transmitted infections apart from HIV/AIDS. So that brings us to the end of this video. So guys, if you like this video, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up, like, share this video, and then if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and then let me know what other videos you would like me to be talking about or to be giving in this channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.